Okay, so the EAACI knowledge examination is a one-part MCQ exam made out of 120 questions, which are designed in a way to test the knowledge of the candidates, but also the way this is applied by using clinical scenarios or clinical vignettes. The questions we have belong to one of the two types. Type A questions, which are questions with 4 or 5 possible answers, and then the candidate needs to choose the first best answer. And also the type K prime, which are questions which have a stem and 4 possible answers, and each answer needs to be judged independently as being correct or incorrect in report to the stem of the question.
The exam is a 120 question, multiple choice question exam, for which you have 3 hours. And the best way to prepare is to read all the guidelines published at EAACI and other papers, and to read the European training requirements published on the UEMS website, because it's not only an EAACI exam, it's an EAACI and UEMS exam. UEMS is the one that are making this exam on the European level more official. And if you want, you can get a notary certified certificate from a notary in Brussels.
So in addition to the materials that you can find online, I would advise all the candidates to be updated with all the guidelines, because you have the position of EAACI concerning different core subjects, which is periodically updated, which is available in these position papers and guidelines. So regardless of the initial source from where you take your information, either it's Peterson, Middleton, or a local society recommended book, if you read the guidelines, then you will add the new information to what you have already built up by reading your basic information, and then you will be updated. And most of our questions, like all of our questions, will be revised before they will be part of the exam, and we always update them. Even if there was like an older question that we wanted to reuse in an exam, for example, we will change it, we will update it according to the latest guidelines.
To take the exam is a special, unique experience for yourself. You check where you are and in comparison to your European colleagues, and you learn a lot about yourself. I myself took the exam in 2010 in London, and I learned that I was better than average in dermatology, which was nice for me being a pulmonologist by training. But I was below average in immunology, and that means that I, in the past, have learned a lot about immunology to catch up. So it's a very nice instrument to learn where you are and where you stand and what are your particular pros and cons.
So what I can tell the candidates is that I'm an EAACI knowledge examination candidate, so I'm an European fellow. And in addition to my home country, I have been working up to this moment in 3 other countries. I worked in fundamental research, I worked in epidemiology research for drug hypersensitivity, and I worked as a consultant at Imperial College. And what I believe to be true is that having the European knowledge examination has been a great addition to my CV and has been influencing the decision of the committees that I needed to convince that I can be part of those European teams to accept me.
So we would like to encourage everyone to participate in knowledge exam. It's getting more and more important to have such certificate. For those who are interested, I would like to say that the deadline for registration is on the 3rd of July, and the exam will take place on the 14th of October.